So the first thing we need to do is take out this glove box. So what all you do is just pinch inwards and it'll pop right out like here. Now you can go ahead and take it off the hinges if you want, like I did. Makes life a little bit easier. Okay. So what you're gonna notice, if I bring it in a little closer, if you want to, this is a perfect time to change your cabin air filter right here. If you would like to, I should probably do the same, to be honest, if I'm already opening this. But the next thing we're gonna do is we're going to go ahead and take out some of these panels right here. So we're going to start off with this one right here, and there's going to be some couple other screws that we're going to go for. So we'll be right back. Okay, so if you guys notice right here, it's a very loose bolt, so you don't need to go ahead, go ham with it. Just got to break it apart, break it a little bit, and then take it right out. So that's one bolt done. This will come right off as well. It's very easy to do. So if you look over here, I just used some tugging and took it out. And then bam, opens up more space. So you have another bolt right over here that we need to remove. Again, this is all part of the panel, so we gotta remove this bolt as well. It's just hiding. This should be fine. We should leave it alone, but we'll come around and look at it. But this right now, we gotta take it out hard. Okay, so we took out this, we took out that. Now, take out this bolt, but don't pull it out like I did, because there's a little part right there that's a little plastic part that's right there, and it's really fragile, especially with this old car. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take this panel out, and I'm just going to use a plastic pry bar to do it, and we'll just go ahead and do that real quick. Again, be very careful because this is an older car. You don't want to break anything. There you go. Okay, so what I did is I went from the bottom, I pried on it, and it came right loose. All right, there you go. Perfect. You can unhook it if you want to, but I'm just leave it alone. You can tell over here that we have some bolts right here. We have this one that we definitely need to remove, and then we have a couple more that we're gonna work around as well. So what I'm gonna do is first I'm gonna get rid of this other panel here as well on the left side. Go from the bottom, pry it out, go from the sides if you need to, wiggle it out. Don't break it because the tabs are old. There you go. And then just put it on the side just temporarily because I do not want to unhook them right now. So I'm just going to put it right there on the cluster. Okay, this is very light plastic, it's nothing crazy. So, next thing we're going to do, I'm just gonna take this bolt right here out. I'm gonna leave this in. I'm gonna take this out.
Okay.
Should be a little bit loose now. It's not completely loose because we have some more stuff to take out. So the next thing we're going to do is there is going to be a screw, a little flathead screw right there. I'm just going to take it out. Okay. So what I just did is I got this plastic tab. I took it out from right there. So there is another plastic tab right back here that we need to take out. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay. So we just took out two of the screws, one right there and one right there. So if you can look over here, this is super loose now. That came out. That's one panel finished. Now we just have this panel right here, and you can see I can just pull on it a little bit, tug on it, and it should come loose. Okay, so next thing I'm going to do, I still have to come back to that side and take out that panel. What we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and take out this screw right here, that screw back there on the driver's side, and that bolt. And this whole cluster should come down with ease, and we should be able to go ahead and take out more of the dashboard area. All right, so what I just did right now, I just squeezed the panel out, took it out real quick. Okay, and then we're going to just take this 10mm out. can see over here, I kind of pulled it, yanked on a little bit, and it came right apart, just like so. Now, if you want to take this whole thing out, you take this plastic cover out to take more of it out. So as of right now, we're just gonna leave it alone. We don't want to touch it yet, but this is loose. Should be enough clearance room for me to mess around with the lock to make sure. But you can see over here that we need to take this panel out to get to this bolt, which we need to remove. So let's go ahead and do that. We got rid of this bolt that's really important right here to loosen this whole panel up. So all we're gonna do right now is I'm gonna make my life easier and take out the shifter knob because it makes life a lot easier. And literally I'm just going to yank on it like so, or go over here and just try to open it up. So it's all compression fittings. So just, again, be careful, don't go too hard on it. But, see it a lot of ticket, which my luck, right? Just yank on a little bit and it should come right out, and you go from there. And there you go, comes right out. All right. Obviously we have the cigarette lighters over there, cigarette lighters over here. I'm just gonna not take them out because we don't need to. But we have this whole mechanism out now. Now with that being open, we should be able to go ahead and take this. Go ahead and take this bolt out so we can yank this entire part out here. And then there's going to be one more screw right here we're going to take out. There is two screws right here, one over here and one over here. That's connected to the frame, this frame right here. And we'll not be able to pull this out without taking those two screws out. They're connected to this hook. So that's why we gotta do it. Okay, two bolts out now. Now you can see over here, this thing will pretty much freely come apart. Should be nice and loose now. There's one more screw here. All right, so trial and error is the key here. I realized the side was not coming out, and I was like, I'm not gonna budge anymore. There is one more screw hiding back under here. Yep. Right, so this was right here. This was up here. There's another one hiding back here. They hid that pretty well, so I wasn't able to see it initially. So there's a screw right here, and this should all come apart pretty easily.
Switch.
There you go, so I just took it apart right there. I just took everything apart. And you guys look over here. Yep, my diagnosis was correct. See this right here? This linkage right here, the bushing has completely broke. Now, this is like a $10 fix, really it is. And if you look online, they'll quote you, God knows how much, probably in a couple hundreds of dollars to fix that little linkage right there. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and get the part and fix it. Alright guys, so I got the part. Now, I got this from Toyota for $3. You can get this on Amazon for a little bit more, I think 10, or you can get like an aftermarket one for 20. Obviously, this is the better bet. Why not get something from Toyota? This worked for over 10 years, so might as well make it work. See over here? Alright, so we have our pin right here. So we got to make sure that there's no debris or any other plastic, old plastic parts on it, like the bushing. No more plastic bushings on it yet. So this is what the old one looked like. So I double checked it, looks pretty good. If y'all have a little bit of grease, just put it on this this tab right here, so it'll be easy to push in, and then you're good to go. You can get the grease from O'Reilly's or whatever. Honestly, any type of lubricant will work on this perfectly fine. So what I'm gonna do real quick is I'm just gonna grab this part, put it in there, and then we should be good to go. It should be a very easy fix. The longest part that's gonna take is just reassembling it. Again, this is what it is. This $3 part costs us about 2 or 3 hours of time. And if you did this at the dealership or if you did this at some shop, they would charge you more in labor than there's parts. This is about like at least $200 worth of labor right here. Again, if I can do it, you can definitely do it. It just takes some time and some tools. And I think everyone should invest in tools. It's just a good thing to have with you. So all we're gonna do is just make it fit in there. So just grab this part right here. And what I'm gonna do first is put the bushing inside the lever itself, and I'm gonna put this part in first. And should just fit in like a glove. There you go. It fit right in. Again, it's kind of pliable plastic. It will go like that. It just went in right in. You can double check the other side. You can see that it's flush. Sorry for the. Here you go. You can see right here it's going to be flush on both sides. This side and this side seems pretty flush. There you go. It's flush on that side. Nothing wrong, nothing broke. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna push it in there. There you go. And we're done. OEM. Now I know this is gonna last for that 10 years, hopefully, and nothing's wrong. And to show that it's working good, perfectly fine. All right, this is park. I'm gonna put it in reverse. It's in reverse. Put it in neutral. It's in neutral. Put it in drive. There you go. Seems good to me. Put it in 3, 2, 1. And it looks pretty good. All right. Recommend everyone do is if you're doing this yourself, take pictures of every single bolt that you have, and you know where everything goes, so you don't have some random bolts laying around. And if I were you, just put it in a container so you don't lose it, or make 2 containers, one on the left side and one on the right side. Very easy to do. All right, guys, that's the video. That's how you can fix a shifter bushing on a Toyota Sienna 2009. And if you get stuck, you can also change the gear manually from underneath, just in case if you need to. If you guys have any questions, please put in the comments below. If you liked the video, please go ahead and like it and subscribe, and please share it to others as well. Let me know what we can do next, and maybe the next video will be a detailing, because as you saw, my bed needs a little bit of a detail, especially at the bottom on the carpet. So have a good day, guys. See you later.